Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the super late models here at Weedsport. Gonna be a tough track. This place is always rough with the cautions and all that, but we are car number 3. Feel like it might be a little bit lighter of a field just because of the pro series going on. Like right now when I'm filming this, it's about to go up and everything, but looks like we have a super slicked off track, and it's gonna be very tough to deal with. So I'm gonna go get some practice laps and see how we can do. Alright, let's get going here in qualifying. Track is like super slicked off from bottom to top. I think I want to run bottom 1, 2, top 3, 4. That just seems like the most logical to me, or like a huge slider line if you can keep it straight in 1 and 2 up to the top here. But I really like the bottom 1 and 2. You just have to cut back across to get up to the top in 3 and 4, which is a little tough. We'll see how we can do though. Hopefully we can just keep it off the inside wall. That was a terrible one. Slid way too high there. People's tire marks are really messing me up, like just popping up in front of us. It's really confusing. That was a much better turn one, trying to just get it slowed down, rotated just enough. The rate of 15.4, that's not terrible, but I think this lap could be better. What is that? A 3. I will take that. That's a 3. Fastest right now is a 1, but this track is super slicked off. It's going to be either right on the inside wall or right on the outside wall, one or the other. So it's going to be very tough racing. I think we can actually make some passes, though, with how slicked off this track is, but it's going to be a tough one for sure. I think there might be a bunch of wrecks here. All right, we're rolling off third here. We'll end up getting a faster time than us, so we drop back one. And we will see what happens here. Hopefully we can have a decent race. It's gonna be tough for sure. It would have been so funny if he smacked that wall and like broke his right rear, or like broke the spoiler off his car. That would have been way too funny.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 9.
But hopefully we can have a kind of a cautionless race. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think this track's so slicked off, and a couple guys didn't get a lap time in. I think it was the 5 and somebody else, the 12 maybe. But, oh no, the 12 got a lap. Who was it in the very back that didn't get a time? It was the 13. The 5 and the 13. 13 might have actually not have qualified. The 5 car, I think, might have hit his, hit the wall both laps, I'm assuming. Because he ran a pretty good time in practice. I think he was faster than us in practice, but he has to come through the field, which is going to be tough, but that could cause an issue. That could cause some wrecks if he's trying to get his way through the field, and there's some people, like, a lot slower. They're spinning their tires a lot through the slick. On the straightaways, like going 45 degrees. They're like going 45 degrees down the straightaway because they're like full throttle. It's just funny to watch, but at the same time, it's like, it's just bad. But it's kind of funny. But hopefully we can get a good race here. Try to not spin our tires off the start. Gave Will a little tap, but that's fine. I was just trying not to spin him out or spin ourselves out. I'm getting the inside wall because I'm a squid.
Outside, clear outside, outside.
Definitely want bottom 1 and 2. I cannot get my car under control right now. I don't think my car is damaged. No. I smacked the wall so many times in practice, and it never said I got damaged, shockingly. Like on the front stretch, in the corners, like I don't know why the car was like a lot easier here, not as fragile. And we get our first caution. It kind of took longer than I expected, honestly, but we are in 4th, so we'll be restarting on the outside here. All right, 1 to green here. We'll see how this goes on the outside. I hate the outside in the turn 1, but with how slicked off it is in the turn 1, I just need to not mess up and go and smack the wall or anything up high.
Be honest, you're all good, brother.
But we'll see how this goes. This track's really rough on the outside to me. I'm not good at it by any means in 1 and 2 up top. Had a decent start. Actually able to get down right away. I slid out a little. I want to get to the outside 3 and 4 though. See if we can make it work. That's what I ran qualifying. Oh, I'm in the wall. That's not the slider I want there. I want to be after like the hard part on that wall where it like really bends in hard in 1 and 2. I want to slide after that. So like slide here and then up to that, but I couldn't quite slide up because Dylan was up there. I didn't want to go up and smack him. P1 also just smacked the inside wall. Yeah, this is the slider I wanted. More than that other one to like the middle. The top may wear your tires out a little bit more, but I think it's a little worth it at this track just to try and be a little faster. I do like the top in 3 and 4 a lot right now. I think it might go more middle at some point. Oh, don't break our spoiler, please. Yeah, see if our car is clean or not. Yep, we're good. Like, I smacked that wall so hard. Some tracks, my spoiler would have broke off. But this track, nothing happened. Shockingly. I'm just trying not to go smack the wall and turn 1 and 2 there, mainly. I like running the bottom more at this track, but with how slicked off this track is, it's really tough to do so. So I'm just trying to keep the momentum up in my car the best I can by doing this. And that was a 3 on that lap, so that's not even too bad. That was like about what we ran in qualifying with that slider line, as I did on the bottom.
Okay.
Slow car on the top. That doesn't sound good. I'm just gonna. Oh, he towed to the pits. Thank you very much. Dylan blinking a little bit. That's a little scary, but he's good now. Will moving up to the top in 3 and 4. I think it's like net code to the wall or prediction code to the wall for Dylan. Oh, he messed up turn 1 there. He's gonna get a good run off exit.
Go the next 7 days without losing service.
A lot of people hate this track, so I don't blame them, honestly. This is a very tough one. Yeah, I don't know if it's Dylan blinking or if it's like prediction code with him going up and smacking the wall as hard as he is and stuff. I'm really not 100% sure. But we're ripping the outside pretty decent right now. Riley up front is gone just running that bottom. He is super consistent down there right now. Good on him. It's very tough to do at this slicked off of a track, but good on him for sure. It's a lot of patience and throttle control. And him being car number 9, going to gain a lot of I rating up there. He can end up winning this thing if he doesn't make a big mistake and hit the inside wall in turn 4 or anything. That opening. And flip himself over. I've done that plenty of times practicing here before. Almost messed that up pretty bad. I think Will's running the line I am now. He's just better at it than I am. That got super tight. We didn't hit the wall there. We're good. Justin behind me is catching. He's running the line I am as well. I think better than I am. I think everybody's running the line better than I am right around me. Passing is going to be tough, though. Catching is one thing, passing is going to be another. Will is catching Riley up there now, it looks like. With this line. Oop, that's the wall. Yeah, he did a 4.88 up front. I did a 3.71, and I think Will probably did like a 2 or something at that point. Looks like he is changing up his line up front. He sure is. I think he saw that he was getting caught. And he has to stop hitting that wall. Car is fine still. I'll take it. I need to make that button in more of a accessible spot. I just don't use it very often. Usually I use it under cautions, if anything. Try to find out about my car. Trying not to mess up onto the front stretch really hard like I have a couple times. Dang it, I keep doing that. That's really messing me up. Somebody's up on the top. I don't know where. Maybe they went into the pits. Looks like it was the 5 car. That's unfortunate. I think because he messed up his qualifying, he was in the back. Probably ended up in something. Trying to get by people. The possibility. And kind of get a little bit full throttle if you're up in the grip on the back stretch. That's as close as I can get to that inside wall. Trying to hit that grip in the outside of that corner though and get going because Justin is catching up to me hard. Just trying to keep this car straight so when I hit this grip out here, I can kind of get on throttle. Dylan's blinking like a Christmas light right now. Very distracting. Luckily, we're not really racing him or anything, because that would be really tough to race right on him if that's happening. I'd be afraid of getting into him and stuff at that point. Looked like Justin ran slightly lower than me in 3 and 4 there and caught up to me. It's quite interesting. Like, he wasn't right up on that outside wall. Had a better 1 and 2 though. Yeah, so he like slid up like that slightly. I feel like I'm gonna kill the wall for 4 though. But it does seem a little quicker. Wonder if a slider 3-4 would be good, but I honestly don't know. You got the wall a little bit behind us. That got him a little out of whack.
15.72.
Trying to hold Justin off. He's doing a really good job behind me though. He's keeping me on my toes where I can't make a big mistake, or he is going to be like on my inside or whatever, wherever he wants to be. I'm getting the middle of 1 and 2 pretty good for the exit to 3 and 4 right now. Like the backstretch area, I'm doing that really well right now. Definitely feel like behind me he's beating me off of 4 maybe on the front stretch. So I think I beat him off of 2 into 3, and then he beats me in the middle of 3 on the front stretch. So it's like a cat and mouse game, just back and forth. So I need to go this low line again. There's a car trying to come out of the pits. That's probably gonna end up causing the caution, I imagine. Wish they would just stay in the pits. I saw his nose poking out though, unless he found like a gap that he could get out in. No, he's still sitting there. We got a lap car up here. Justin trying that low lane behind. Might as well try something different, because why not? Because if he could find something, that'd be huge for him. That works for him a little better. He obviously didn't like that 1 and 2 on the bottom because he moved back up. He might like that bottom 3 and 4 though. I feel like I'm just slow 3 and 4 overall. He doesn't have the run on the straightaway by any means, running that low line, but he definitely catches me in the middle of the corner. This race has gone a lot more green than I projected though. Dang, we are at 15.59. He is flying. Yeah, Riley is gone. I don't even know where he's at. He's off of 4 already. Leaving Will and Dylan and myself and Justin all in the dust, which is pretty wild. Got a lap car here. Oh, Dylan, I think prediction code. The wall super hard. I thought he was going to wreck there, but he didn't. I low-key liked that, like, higher middle in 3 and 4.
Riley, where you want me to go?
16.024.
Trying to hold Justin off, and I don't want to get into anything with this lapper by any means. Please don't lose it in front of me. Where are you going?
15.906.
Of course, this was happened last lap.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Try to just hook bottom. Hold Justin behind us. Thank goodness. Good run, Justin. Good race with Justin there. That got sketchy with the lap car on that final lap because he got loose off of turn 4, and I had no clue where he was going into turn 1 because I could not run my normal line by any means, and that was sketchy. That was super sketchy. But hey, we only had 1 caution. It was super early on in the race, which was fun. But that got super sketchy off of the last lap because he like full throttled it there, got sideways I think, and then almost lost it. I thought he was gonna go up the track there, so I tried to cut inside, and then he was just like middle, so I had to just cut. I just had to stop basically. But yeah, great race with Justin. That was fun. Able to hold him back just barely. lap car made it super interesting there. My right rear at the end of that was 71. Not as bad as I thought it was. I guess we were just off throttle a lot because it was super slicked off track, but that was a lot of fun. Might not be too many incidents in this thing either because it was a very fast race. Very fast one overall. See what happened. I need to go on to probably just one car and get the incidents this way. Probably be the easiest. Overcorrecting it, trying not to get the wall, and then got the back of Justin slightly. This was like early on before the first caution. And the 30, oh yeah, 30 got the, what is that, the 109 there, just barely clipped his right rear. He's really sideways there and like not in a specific lane. Like he went low and like slid up trying to hold the low lane, just barely net code caught his right rear, spun him around very easy. That's unfortunate just because of, that's iRacing for you. They're 3 wide off of this restart. Oh boy, for last. Really close. Luckily, the black car down there didn't break his right front with that left rear hitting it. That was close. This guy goes up, smacks the wall. It's very easy to get tight into these corners and very sketchy. Very, very sketchy overall. I know Justin ended up leaving. Did he break his right front or something at some point? Because he's smacking the hell out of that wall right now. They're hitting behind him. Justin had to work his way around a car. Oh, he's trying to do like a huge diamond line. Guy trying to come under him right there. Kind of like cut him off on the exit. 8 car never got to rotate. That definitely broke his right front. I remember a car sitting up there and he must have been the one, but he towed luckily. Dylan was blinking a bunch. So every time it goes to him, it might just be a blink, honestly. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there. Black car in the back here. Yeah, this is 9th. Right on the outside, Jesse. They hit a little bit into the corner. 18 sliding up super hard. Oh, just getting collected there. Oh, and his spoiler fell off. That's what happened to the 30 there. That was the number 5 car in iRating. And I think he finished, I think he might have finished second last. The 13 never even got out there, I guess. So, or wrecked like super early, something like that. But he lost his spoiler, which really sucks. Right on the inside wall, just edging it. And he broke his left front fender on the wall. Getting that outside rolling. I got super tight up there once. He didn't get super tight. He barely tapped it, but running really well up there for that corner. Sending it in. Oh, almost spinning him out. Oh, he does spin him out, but he keeps it going. Commendable. Most people just would have sat there on track. I commend that for not coming to a dead stop there, honestly. I really appreciate that. Because that would have been a caution with like 3 laps to go or something. That would have been terrible. Because it would have been like just a very crazy finish to the race. But that was a fun race there with Justin. Me and him were really tight the entire time. Made it real interesting at the end with that lap car. But we finished 4th as the number 3 car. Riley gets a good win as the car number 9. He's going to gain a ton. He gapped everybody at this track with how slick it was. Good run by him. But we should still gain a little bit, being 4th, being car number 3. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Nice, gained a good 30 out of that. 4,500 SOF, so it was a pretty good SOF overall. Even though, oh, this wasn't a single split. This was 3 splits of it. That's pretty good. I did not know how many people registered for it, honestly. But Riley had the fast lap of the race, led every lap. He was just dominant in this one. Good run by him. He gains over 100, which is great for him. Will be in car number 1 by a good amount. Gets 16 still. What was car 4? Jesse, he was over 5K, over 5,100. So me and him were pretty close. And then the 5 car lost a good bit too, being way down there and breaking his spoiler and stuff. So that's unfortunate. Excuse me, I'm like burping and stuff as I'm talking. But Justin and I had a great race. That was a lot of fun. But I'm happy to gain 30 out of that. That was a pretty solid race. But we kept it super clean. Everybody up front had a real clean race, 0 incidents. And everybody else behind us had at least a 2X, which is pretty funny to see. But we're almost back up to max safety, which is nice. And Weedsport's a tough one. I'm not excited to run the open later in the week, honestly, because it's going to be crap fest most likely. It's going to be very tough. But hopefully we can have a pretty good run regardless. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.